From being the quarterback that 31 NFL teams passed up on to being a two-time MVP, Lamar Jackson cemented himself as a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, and this is something he's been doing since high school. One of his most popular clips is that clip of him stopping at the touchdown or the end zone line and the guy flying past him. And that was high school Lamar Jackson. He's been doing stuff like that ever since. But his college stats, he was something else at Louisville. His freshman year, 54% completion rate, only 12 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 1,840 yards. Not the craziest season, but you're a freshman, you're not going to be this elite player. Then his sophomore year, he was an elite player. 56.2% completion rate, so a mild increase. 3,543 yards, 30 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. And this is where it gets good. He won the Heisman. He won the Walter Camp Player of the Year award. He won the Maxwell Player of the Year award. And he was an All-American. So you could probably argue that he was one of the better people in college football that year, if not the best, And then his junior year, he improved. He had 3,660 yards, which led his conference. He actually regressed on touchdowns, getting only 27, and also had an extra interception at 10, but he still finished third in Heisman voting. Now, these stats are really impressive for, shorter seasons. 3,500 yards I think he played 14 games that season is very impressive. And, he's been, he was the MVP equivalent in college. And he's been that twice now in the NFL. And now, speaking of that, Mason's going to get into his NFL stats.
Yeah, so throughout his career, he's already accumulated 19,467 passing yards. Pretty good for 7 seasons. Not incredible by any means, but it's pretty good. He has 159 passing touchdowns. But here's where he really gets his MVP status is the added rushing yards that he gets. In his career, he has 6,001 rushing yards and 32 rush touchdowns. Throughout his career, he's been pretty accurate with 65% completion percentage and has thrown 48 interceptions in seven years, so about 7 per year, which is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
And throughout those 7 years, he's went 67-24, which is over 3/4, over 7,500 in his winning percentage, right? So I pulled out his 2 MVP years, and I am going to dive into them and why he won MVP, and maybe even a little bit of drama on why he maybe didn't deserve MVP. So in 2019, he won MVP. He had 3,127 passing yards, 36-6 touchdown interception ratio. Now that's pretty darn good. Like, that's pretty hard to get. That's 6 touchdowns every 1 interception. So you're looking pretty good there. 66% completion percentage is pretty gosh darn good too. There's been better, but can't complain with 66%. Now this is why he deserved the MVP right here. 1,206 rushing yards. I mean, it was the first time you ever seen a quarterback do that, considering it's the record. And he had 7 rush touchdowns. He was just phenomenal in the run game, and that's why I believe in 2019 he did deserve MVP. Now, 2023, I personally have a problem with this because I always, throughout last year, I thought Christian McCaffrey deserved it. Right, and I'm pretty sure Brody agrees with me. Please confirm.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
confirm.
CMC was a dog last year.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey deserved MVP. Now, Lamar Jackson did not lead in passing yards this year. He didn't in his first year, but that's fine. He had 3,678. Not complaining. Decent amount of yards. Pretty good. But only 24 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. It's good. Like I said, not complaining. But MVP, I don't know. That's a good question. He had a 62% completion or 67% completion percentage. My bad. And 821 rush yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. So overall, he wasn't really as good as he was in his 2019 season. And I feel like even Christian McCaffrey was better in his position than he was than Lamar Jackson was in his. So I don't think he deserved MVP in 2023. Nonetheless, that's what he got. Like I said, not complaining about his stats in either of those seasons. They're really good. And yeah. So Brody, how about you hop into his accolades?
All right, but before I get into his accolades, I just got to mention his season this year. Right now, 14 games into the season, he has less than 100 less passing yards. He's at 3,580, so he should get higher than his yards last year this next game. He has 10 more touchdowns than he did last year, and he has 4 less interceptions, all 3 of which came off tipped passes or drop passes. So he really has 0 interceptions caused by him. Not to mention, he has 743 rushing yards, which is, less than 100 less there, and 3 rushing touchdowns. So to say he's arguably playing better this season is incorrect. He is just playing significantly better. He is more than likely going to hit 40, probably 44 touchdowns, I want to say, if not more. He's
Wait. Hold on. Now let's chill out here. How many touchdowns has he got right now?
34. It's 10 more. He's gotten 5 touchdowns in a game multiple times this season.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to get 10 over 3 games. I predict he gets less. Okay, here we go. This is where we start something. Brody thinks he's going to get 44. I think he's going to get less than 44.
So we're taking our line.
Nope. Here, I got to counteract you, right?
Okay.
I'm taking him over 4,000 yards passing.
I agree there.
Yeah. All right.
So, yeah, for you viewers at home, we're going to put a betting line in this. How much money you're going to put on it? Absolutely none, because we don't condone sports betting. But the line is 43.5 touchdowns. Do you think he's going to end the season with more or less? I say more. Mason says less. But
no, it's 44.
40.
Okay,
It'll be 43. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, leave your thing in the comments what you think there. Whether it's going to be more or less. I think it's going to be. I think he could touch 50. Not really, but he's definitely not hitting 50. If you include postseason, he could easily touch 50.
Yeah, but you only count regular season.
Anyways, we're rambling. Accolades. 2-time MVP as Mason's gone over. One of them wasn't necessarily an MVP caliber season. Well, it was, but there was other people that deserved it. The other one was definitely well deserved. I would say he deserves MVP this year, but when people like Saquon Barkley and Josh Allen, especially Josh Allen, exist, you just can't say that. He is a 2-times All-Pro player and a 3-times Pro Bowler, which are very good stats to have as a quarterback. Very good stats to have as a player in the NFL. He is probably going to go down in the Hall of Fame. I would assume. Probably the best rushing quarterback of all time and a 2-times MVP. That's just a Hall of Fame resume in its own right there. Nothing crazy playoff-wise, no Super Bowl success, but he should get there this year if the Bills don't stop him.
The Bills are going to stop him.
Yeah, the Bills are going to stop him. Bills are going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, we're going to wrap this one up here. Mason actually has to give you guys a little bit of a note on this one, so take it away, Mason.
So yeah, we got some changes coming. All right, and they're coming fast. These videos will be formatted much differently in the future. This is the last video that will be formatted in a way that we just analyze their stats. I feel like we have to do a little bit more respect to these players and go a little deeper into their careers, figure out the drama and the organizations they played for, and do a lot more research. So I'm thinking more 20 to 30 minute videos, and if it's a really loved player, maybe even longer. But I'm planning on putting a lot more effort into these. these players deserve that respect on their name, right? So I think that anybody would enjoy that more. I know a lot of you probably just listen to these um, while you're working or while you're doing something else, but I know it can be fun to be educated on this stuff, and I think that we need to give them a little bit more than just the stats in that. And I think that they deserve to be digged in a little deeper. So a lot more to come, and we got some bangers coming out later this week,
Yeah, we do.
or next week, I guess. But be sure to be here for that. And if you like this, like, comment, and subscribe. I promise you will have better ones in the future. And yeah,
Hey,
do it for the algorithm.
Give it a
Look,
second.
you got anything to say?
I got a
You got
little
anything
bit
to
to
say?
add here.
All
This
right,
video
all right.
is coming out Saturday. It is currently 1:37 a.m. on Saturday. I'm gonna stay up and edit this so it gets out probably around 10 a.m. Saturday. So look out for it then. Yeah, well, I'm saying that you're already gonna be watching the video. But coming Monday, more than likely Monday. If not Monday, it's gonna be Christmas Day on Wednesday. We are gonna have a video of us going to the Colts Titans game on Sunday. It's probably gonna be a mix between vlog / education-esque style. We don't really know. We're gonna figure it out as we go. But that'll be good. And to announce another video coming out next week, we are going to the Thursday Night Football Bears vs. Seahawks game as well. We're in 2 NFL games in a span of 4 days, which is going to be really fun. But we'll be going to that game, so look out for a lot of content on that too. Should be a similar style video, but more polished and just better overall. So if you're a Seahawks or Bears fan, like the two of us are, you'll enjoy that video. And
Yeah, I mean, think of this weekend's game, the video we make on it, as a trial video for the one that is coming up.
yeah,
So we will be definitely taking notes, looking for feedback on how to make it better for the next game. And yeah, so
look out for some
What do you
quality
got?
content. That's the
Yeah.
gist of it. We want to get
big
better
changes,
for you
big
guys.
changes, baby.
Yeah. So yeah,
Big changes.
Mason already got through all the "We'll love you till the day you die" if you like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm, of course. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Yep, and I'll see you later.